Welcome back to another video. The weather is definitely after improving. Here's what's coming up today. So my father's not too happy with the cows being here because we said we don't have enough grass for the sheep here.
I don't have more field, I don't have more grass, and this is cut on.
So the reason we tail lambs is for their own benefit, for their own welfare. Will you get off the fucking quad? What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe. I will not find something.
So welcome back. So the sheep are still lambing here. It's getting fairly late in the year now to be lambing. So this ewe here, the fine Lanark, ewe lamb is single. We'll take all the lambs we can get because we had enough losses early on the year there and with bad weather and stuff. So I know it's late to be lambing still, but we'll take them all. So we've only a few left to lamb now. Very, very little. But there's not that many, and we're also going to be going to the market as well with some cull. So once the last of them lamb, we'll clean out all the shed there probably next week or the week after. And yeah, we've a good few pets now, right? So I'll give that lamb a suck there in a minute, but I'll just show you below with the pets. So as there's a lot of ewes out now after lambing, obviously some of them can get mastitis and stuff outside. And if they get that, you have to lift the lambs off and put them into the pet pen here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pets. So Wobbles is there from day one. His leg is after improving a good bit. It was very bad. It's still wobbly, obviously. And there's Mousy, the tiny, really tiny lamb. And the rest, we just lifted off some mothers. So you can see they have access to drinking water and a bit of creep feed. And it's my father's job to feed them. He gives them milk there a few times a day. So I don't feed the pet lambs. That's his favourite job. He absolutely hates it, but he does it away in it. But so now what we're going to do now today is a lot of the ewes and lambs, they have a bit of scald. So we're going to bring them in, foot bath them, and there's a few of them there, maybe not tailed and stuff. And anyone with dirty bums, we'll give them a white dose, even though we're not giving them their first drench probably for another few weeks. But anyone's that are a bit dirty, we'll give them a dose anyway today. And any ewes with bad feet, we'll clip them. And yeah, we'll just make sure everything is good. Come on, Charlie. So down here, it's fairly empty looking compared to a couple of weeks ago. We've only one sheep inside here in all the pens. And this ewe, we had her inside there. Her own lamb died, and these two lambs, their mother died, so we adopted on. But she's in there about 2 weeks now at least. But she actually got mastitis in one pap, but it's actually all good again. But we have to keep an eye on her now for a few more days. But so yeah, I'll show you down here. So next week or whatever, the week after, we're in no panic. We'll probably tidy up all this, put away all the gates, and one of the lads there has a JCB. We'll scoop it all up into a trailer and take it out that way because there's a fair amount of it here now. We've all below here cleaned where the cows are. So the cows are going on really good. One of them is going to the market now Thursday. So that might be on this video. I'm not sure yet. So the one there we're going carrying Thursday. There was no mark last week, so we didn't get a chance. But they're happy out. When that ewe is gone, I spread some fertilizer, or I'm going spreading some fertilizer now in a few fields there where the cows will be going. So I must get the fencer set up and stuff. And yeah, hopefully I'll get a few lick buckets as well. Is there anything else that the cows need coming up to pre-calving? They seem to be happy enough. They're in good enough condition. Obviously, we don't want to overfeed them, especially now when there's only 5 there. We want to try to keep the 5 calves alive. So we might get a few lick buckets for them and stuff. And we probably won't give them any concentrates. We'll just give them a bit of grass. So we're going spreading fertilizer there now in the silage fields. So we're going spreading cutsward. 2 bags to the acre, I'd say we're going spreading. So we haven't cut silage in a good few years. We haven't cut silage in a good few years, and fairly excited now to get grass cut now this summer. Not sure if we're going to cut haylage, silage or hay. We know well our sheep will eat hay mad. We've never fed real silage to ewes before, and either haylage. So could people let us know? Could people let us know if sheep would eat haylage mad? If the weather's going to be really dry, we'll definitely try and cut hay. If not, haylage, and if the weather's bad, we'll cut silage. So yeah, the weather's good and dry now this week. There's a good bit of dew by night and in the morning there, so we spread it now this evening. And there's also a few other fields we're going to spread as well, where the cows are going to be out and stuff. And we've a lot of the sheep let out the mountain as well. So we need to spread those fields as well with pasture sward to get the grass growing, because it's not enough growing out the last few weeks and we need to drive it on now. So we're bringing out ewes and lambs here now to this field. They're all twins. Bringing out twins out of the field now is a nightmare. And especially with this field, because the gate is in the middle, it's not in the corner again. So the gate is now 50 years, but we have to move it up to the corner now for next year, because it's an absolute disaster getting lambs out. They all run up inside the wire. Right, push up to the gate there, Colin. So you'll see here, unless it goes very smoothly, the lambs will run up inside the wire now and still go out the gate, a lot of them. Shh. Shh. That's why we're only bringing half of them. Come on. Shh. Shh. So far so good, that. Go, watch the gate there, Colin. Go over near the gate. Go over near the gate, Colin. Shh. 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 Mighty. They all went out. Very good. So the father's just going below him now. Get him, will you? Don't mind the lambs. So he's just going below him there now because they're going up the road. Come on, lads. Shh. Shh. Come on. Shh. Come on. So these are going up now for a footbath, checking their feet and stuff, see if everything alright, checking the ewes, others. A few of them are in tail there, and we'll tail them. Oh, Jesus. Drive up there quick. Drive up quick, will ya? Will you get off the fucking quad? These lambs now, they're old enough lambs, so we're just catching them here. There's a bit of work in it, alright. So we're giving them a worm dose, a Finbinner. There's not that many in this group, so we're just pulling the syringe there by hand. It's quick enough. So some of them are in tail there, and you can see this lamb here is a dirty bum, so definitely has worms. So we're just putting a ring on any lambs that hasn't been tailed. There's a couple there that we missed, and so the reason we tail lambs is for their own benefit, for their own welfare. Over a while there, summer months, the fly strike will get fairly high now with warm weather, and if there's any bit of mist as well, damp weather, it drives the maggots, flies mad. So this will cut the tail off eventually after a few weeks. It'll clean up the place lovely. You can see how dirty it's getting already. So the reason we're doing it is to prevent fly strike and keep the lamb cleaner and healthier, obviously. So that's what we're doing now, and we'll put them all through the footbath there in a minute now, and all the ewes through the footbath. So we'll get everything checked over. We'll do an MOT and all of them, and we'll put them back to their field, and they won't need to be brought in now for a good few weeks until their second round of worm dosing, which won't be for a long time. These are all twins. Their condition is fairly good, these lambs. They're coming on well, and hopefully grass will come on now nicely over the next few weeks, and we'll try and finish as much as we can this year off grass and send to the factory if we can, but it just depends. Every year is different. Last year we sent a good bit off, but I creep feed a lot of the lambs, so we're not sure what we'll do this year yet. So lambs can be slow enough going through the footpath. You can see here, look. Some of them will fly through it, and more of them won't. But all you need with farmland is just to walk through it. They don't have to be held inside in it. So it does work well, but it's only a preventative. If they have any foot rot or severe scald, it'll only burn the shit out of the feet. So that's why I like leaving them go through first. And I can see a couple of them already lifting their legs, so I'll go along there after and catch some of them and give them a blue spray. And if they're very bad, Betamax. Come on, lads, come on. Shh, come on. But you have to be careful with farmland. If you get that in your eye or any cuts, It's absolutely poison. The pain of it is something frightening. For those who get it in the eye, it's as bad as you can get. Come on lads. Right, we've these pinned in here now. We'll go down now for the rest of the field. There's probably a lot more. There was only about 40 lambs here. So they're all twins, and we'll bring up the rest and get them done as well. So we have the second group here now. They came out handy enough as well. So we'll do all these now, get them footbed and dosed up, and back down to the field in again. So that's them all done there now. All checked up, ready to go. All lame lambs and ewes treated, everything. So they should be good now for a few more weeks. So back in they go now. So we'll bring in a few more groups now because the day is good and we went at this early. So we'll try to get as many fields as we can done today now. Come on with it, come on with it. The wire is bad enough, but will you get in? Good job, Colm. See how fast Colm is now. There's a lamb after breaking in here now. Will you catch him? He's saying there's no. Oh, he got him. Today. Oh, he's gone through the wire already. Nah, I don't think you'd catch him in it. He's too fast. You're lucky. So yeah, we have another field here now. Brought up the road now for dosing and checking over. So we'll get through a good few fields now today, hopefully. And yeah. So yeah, just a question as well. Should this field get rolled? When we spread some slurry there early on there around into February, obviously ground conditions were fairly soft, but a lot of the fields there, they have a few signs like this. You can see here, there's a big difference. There's a good few inches there, 4 or 5 inches there in a few places, and that's probably the worst place now, but there's a few more of them. Is it standard, like, should fields get always rolled before for cutting silage? Just let me know there in the comments, please. Also as well, with the storm and with the last few years since we didn't get silage cut, we haven't been cleaning up any stones that fallen out from the ditches or any branches that have broken off. Few trees here had fallen and we just cut them, but a pile of the branches have broken off there, so we're just going along now throwing up any stones back in the ditch, and any branches that have broken off we're going clearing up, but we'll go spread fertilizer here then after. We'll also get my father's thoughts. So my father's not too happy with the cows being here because we said we don't have enough grass for the sheep, he reckons, and bring the cows here is a no altogether. So we'll get his thoughts there, but maybe he's right to a certain extent. I think we have a few less sheep than maybe last year, but the grass growth hasn't been that great. But look, I kind of wanted to get cows the last few years, and I spent over €3,000 last year buying hay, if not more. And if we can get our own, maybe haylage or hay or even silage cut, we'll see how we go with the weather. To be ideally, hay would be the best. If we get our own hay cut, we'll save that cost and we'll have feed for the cows and the ewes. But we'll see how we go in it, and we better get this field cleaned up in it. I presume this is also standard, clearing up any branches or stones or whatever. Give me any tips there in the comments in what we're doing wrong here, and just let me know in the comments. So Colm's trampling him down here because we have a fair amount of stuff. Over the last few years now, there's been a lot of trees knocked over and stuff. So we have a crowd of stuff to take in there. They're blowing all over the field. So we need to go around the perimeter of this field. And the other field we're going cutting, we were going to cut that field, but we're not. We're going to cut that one above there. It's going to getting green already. So there's about 3.5 acres there, and there's 4.5 here. So if we can get around the 8 acres, we'll be happy enough. Yeah, we're going spreading some cutsward now. Christ, and bags will never get any lighter. We're going spreading some cutsward now in the silage fields just outside the house there. So we'll spread 2 bags to the acre, I'd say. That's what I've been recommended by a lot of people. And yeah, so we have a good dry evening here now today, and there's been a good dew the last few nights, so hopefully it'll melt away into the ground and there's no fear of being washed away in it, because it hasn't rained now in a few days. There's bits of showers and stuff, which is great, but the bad weather hopefully is gone now, because we need the grass to start growing. And so we're going to close off them 2 fields now today, and get the lambs out. So this quad spreader does a great job. You can fit around 4 bags into it. Grinding quick, grinding light. Like I said, in the wet conditions, it doesn't make any sounds and stuff compared to the tractor, but we'll get these fields spread in there. Right, we've the silage field all cleaned out here. We're going to spread our cut sward now, close the gate, and there'll be nothing going into this field now until we're cutting it.
What you make of the silage cutting, John?
Silage cutting?
Yeah, the field behind here will be defended now for hay probably. We've been buying hay now the last couple of years, over nearly €3,000. So we're going to defend this field now to cut hay, and he's not too happy about it. Why aren't you happy about it?
Oh, it's a bit cheaper to buy it. I don't have more field, I don't have more grass, and this is codology.
And we have to feed the cows as well. How about that?
Codology.
Sure. So everyone cutting silage in hay. So
well, if we're taking away the feed from the lambs and the sheep,
there's plenty. Grass is growing in the hills now, so there'll be enough fear of them, boys. What about last year?
What about the end of the year?
What about last year in the middle of the year, and there was plenty of grass in fields?
There was, yeah, but it was all eat up. If we were a big stock of sheep, they'd eat the country.
He couldn't be happy. He's always had to give out about something. Couldn't be happy, boys. So we've one of the silage fields now emptied. So there was a good few ewes and lambs there. So I just brought them up there. We gave them a footbath above, in the yard above, and we just tailed a few that weren't tailed. So they're just relaxing there now for half an hour until the farmland stuff dries in. And we're going to carry them up the mountain. Also, we're going to carry up the quad spreader and spread some pasture sward in the hill above where we spread. It's good BAM ground. So hopefully we want good grass. We want good grass growing in the mountain there now, and I'll show you the mountain above now after we carry up these lambs. So I'm loading up to the back of the Navara here now. I'm filling it with pasture sward. So we're going to spread that now this evening. Good mild day, plenty heat in the ground now the last few days, and there's going to be a dew again tonight, so ideal time for spreading it. Especially in the hill, there'll be a lot more dew. So I'm going to fill this up, the Jeep. We're also going to put maybe 3 bags in the spreader as well, and spread away. So on the way up to the hill here, these mules with their lambs are on the way. So we have the sheep below there ready to go. But we need to hunt these back down into the small field here to clear the path on the way up to the hill. So the mule lambs record these Beltecs off the mules are coming along nicely, fine big lambs. Fairly happy with them. Sit. Come on lads. Shh. That's it. Here all swamp crossing here. Right lads. So after they go up the mountain here now, they're the first ewes and lambs to the mountain early enough in the year. But we need to save the grass below for cutting silage now and stuff. So right, we're off. He's off spreading fertilizer every day. We've the ewes and lambs brought up here now to the first hill here, so you can see it's starting to green up here, mad, below the weir and above the weir here. That's our forestry there, where all the foxes are. And this hill here, there's about 180 acres here, and we spread a good bit of it with fertilizer. So you can see it's getting fairly green. This is actually a lot greener now than our fields below. So we're giving it a shake of fertilizer now on the good ground here, and this will grow grass mad now for the summer, and later on in the year there'll be great grass here for the end of the year, for the time after the ram. So it's a mighty hill to grow grass. As you can see there, it's very green, and we're early on in the year now. Yes, this usually doesn't kick off growing until around June time, but there'll be a pile of deer in here as well eating all this grass. So we want to put up the sheep now and empty the fields below. So you can see we're fairly high up here now. Kilgarvan village is below there, Kinmare is in over there, over the hill over there, and yeah, so great evening now for a bit of spreading a bit of fertilizer. So there's one sheep with lamb in this hill now, and there's 100 acres in, so there's no shortage of her. She won't run out of food in there. So that's she's the last lamb there. She's laid up in her L. But so yeah, we're trying to get as much as this now spread as we can this evening. It is nearly 8 o'clock now, but the evenings are long, so we're getting a good few jobs now done every day. Can't beat the late evenings, I tell you. So that's it for another video. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe.